This week we were supposed to look at JSTOR resources and find some that have to do with our topic. I found 3 that have to do with child Holocaust survivors. The first one is Alexandra Lloyd's Seen But Not Heard, Memories of Holocaust Survivors. Next is Bose Cohen's The Rehabilitation of Jewish Child Holocaust Survivors in Poland from 1944 to 1947. And lastly, Beth B. Cohen's Finding a Voice for Our Silence, Claiming Identity as Child Survivors. All of these combined highlight the role of memory, rehabilitation, and identity in shaping the lives of these young survivors of the Holocaust. Lloyd looks at children's testimonies, showing how their memory is filtered through silence, trauma, and an adult interpretation of those memories. Boaz Cohen uses institutional archives from Poland to track and show how Jewish children survived and the rehabilitation between 1944 and 1947. And then Beth Cohen draws on oral histories of the child survivors who later sought to reclaim their identities and suppressed experiences by speaking about them. Lloyd also looks at memory studies and analyzes how child survivors recall and represent their wartime childhood. Boaz Cohen relies on historical reconstruction, comparing the official rehabilitation efforts with the lived experiences of these children, while Beth Cohen uses oral history methodology, emphasizing the process of testimony as both personal healing and communal identity formation. The context differs for each. Lloyd situates her analysis within the broader silence around child survivors' testimonies in early post-war narrative. Boaz Cohen examines the immediate post-war chaos within Poland, where institutions struggled to balance humanitarian aid with rebuilding Jewish life. And then Beth Cohen situates her studies in later decades when survivors in the United States decided to fight and break the silence and assert a collective identity and Holocaust memory culture, which is still a big thing today. From these stories, we can see 3 key things. Lloyd demonstrates that child survivors' memories, although fragmented, are invaluable. Boaz Cohen shows that rehabilitation was critical but uneven, revealing both resilience and institutional shortcomings within their rehabilitation. Beth Cohen concludes that reclaiming their voice allowed these child survivors to transform silence into identity and testimony. And taken all 3 together, these works remind us that children were not just passive victims, but historical actors whose experiences reshaped our understanding of the survival, trauma, and memory of this time. By focusing on memory, rehabilitation, and identity, these studies ensure that the voices of child Holocaust survivors are no longer silenced, but are recognized as central to Holocaust history. Thank you.